Firefly as well doing damage. He's going straight. And once again, this is probably a Firefly you should... Well, no, he didn't have enough munitions. Bombing strike, though, is coming in. And if he starts backing up, yep, right into the bombing run. They literally Prometheused it. Hey, guys, I'm running in a straight line. I could run left or right, either way, to dodge this falling object. But I'm just going to keep running straight. Hello everyone, this is Greyshot17 here bringing you another COH2 replay. This is a 2v2, because apparently I only do 4v4s. I never do anything less than 3s. Any case, 2v2, so on the map, Crossing in the Woods. Haven't been on this map in a while, at least I don't think. Maybe I'm just losing my mind or something. But we have Clearly Invisible, ET Short Key, 11, and Danger Dog. Cool. In any case, if you'd like to submit your own replay, you can do so via greyshotproductions@gmail.com or ch2.org/shoutcast. And you could absolutely submit your own replay. Double checking their ranks, they're definitely higher ranked than the last portion of guys. So that's good. That's very good because I could not take another 45mm AT gun spam. That literally broke me. That literally broke me in not the best ways. Speaking of breaking, I like how neither of these guys are trying to hug the wall for cover. Oh, now he does. Better self-preservation there. Managed to win. Again, good close range, which makes sense. Right now, he just has a machine gun grabbing the point because, well, the British were lacking manpower and men. So all men are now capturing the front. Even men, that would be very risky. Very bad for us to do so. Anyway, with two British, OKW and a Vermont, should be pretty interesting. I doubt he's really going to go heavy fortifications, though 11 did go with a artillery focus, while, let's see, Clearly is going with a tank focus. I swear to God, this is another armor versus artillery fight. I'm done. Let's see, that means this guy would have to go probably advanced fortification, while this guy went with probably a big tank. So special operations, Command Panther. That would do it. Anyway, British infantry trying to hold back the German assault. Again, neither side has grabbed the fuel, and even though you say Greyshot, what about this guy? Well, yeah, I mean, he did grab it. The question is, will the Germans decap it in time? And he shouldn't. Also, neither side has captured this side, so, So if this one will probably get decapped, I assume. Yep, fire grenade put going out. Oh, no, he retreated. Never mind. British will keep the fuel. I am very surprised on that. I thought the Volk squads would decap that. And then nobody would get it. But, surprise, surprise. British infantry, though, holding this area and maybe hopefully grabbing this point. With that, the British should have a lead in fuel. Especially with that extra fuel coming in. Now, the problem, and this is the big one, the problem coming in is over on the munition front. Because right now, just barely, the Axis are edging out the Allies. And now it looks like both sides are coming over here, so we'll see what happens. Universal Carrier needs to heal, though. It looks like he's going to wait. I don't know why he's getting Royal Engineer Squad. He could just simply activate the ability, but maybe he doesn't want to waste munitions. I don't know. But in any case, yeah, British fortifying in this sector. But we'll see how things go. I find it weird he's putting the medical right here. Because the medical base, yours is right there. It's not that far, honestly. And, I don't know, the British artillery would make it easier to hit. So, you're just making, especially on this small map, you're essentially making it very easy for artillery to just one-shot your units. So, that's my immediate issue right there. Assault NGs just tearing apart the British infantry. I don't know why you're charging forward. British do best long range, even better in heavy cover. You just lost all your men, so congrats. I mean, seriously. Well, at least there's a boat right here, so it'll be very quick to give him a Viking funeral. Anyway, British infantry, again, in heavy cover. They're negative cover. Might be able to hold. Never mind. With sprint activated, they're like, yeah, get out. Meanwhile, large Volk squad coming in. You have Vickers machine gun kind of on standby. These guys just hanging around. Dude, move them up. Like, you have men. Move them. Royal Engineers coming in from the side. Very good close range. Opening fire, knocking out those Volk squads, pushing them back. Looks like over here, ET is going to have a really rough time. And by the way, I will tell everyone who is the guy hosting, or sorry, the guy who submitted this at the end, so that way you don't know who it is. Same reason why my face is right here. It's that way because I originally did my logo, but then I realized that I started doing some tests, and I found out there was a way for me to record my voice, not voice, my camera feed other than OBS, because OBS is absolutely terrible with performance, while Shadowplay is also active. But I have another program that uses very little, that's native to just base Microsoft operating system. So now I can record myself in 1080p. And, you know, the game still is what? I think it's 70 FPS right now, 60? It's going back and forth. But overall, it's doing pretty well accordingly. And not, you know, freaking out, which is nice. Royal Engineers grabbing the point. Taking those munitions away from the OKW and giving them to the British, making the British... Oh, okay. Well, if the British can take this point, they'll have the lead. Also, Beaufort just destroying that poor Stern Pioneer squad. Barely alive, managed to retreat. Detonating the poor mine they were working on. It's, oh, boy. Oh, damn. So close to capping it. But alas, just the one guy walking in at the last second. Yeah, but clearly... Oh, wait, no. ET went with a lot of... I would say, fortification. And Danger Dog did not go fortification. He went commando regiment, so bombing strikes. So this is interesting. Very interesting. Because, again, a lot of these abilities are designed for anti-infantry fare, or maybe, like, anti-artillery with the Stuka bomb strike. It's very potent. Also just good at killing, like, hurting armor. Maybe kill armor if it's weaker. But, yeah, it's pretty good in that regard. And then we have Danger Dog over here with the bombing strike and very good commandos. So again, very good with close range infantry. We'll see what happens. We're hoping for the best. Yep, looks like oh, we have a sniper over here. Damn. And a scout car is coming and moving over. Meanwhile, 11 is going through just fine on the right. No real issues. Oh, he has an AT gun, and Beaufort's still over there, so the scout car is probably going to have a lot of issues. Moving back to sniper, as all these forces kind of gotten too close. You retreated all of the men. Maybe you just thought, yeah, you're probably going to lose this fight. Okay. I don't know. He's trying to kill the sniper. Okay, yeah. Royal Engineer Squad throws a AT grenade. He's still trying to kill the sniper. It's not going to work. And there he goes. Because, once again, the sniper has armor-piercing rounds. So, yeah, it's just gonna snipe that scout car. Like, again, the British sniper is like, maybe not to the extreme point, but it's like the apprentice of the guy from a Sniper Elite. I still haven't beaten Sniper Elite 4. I really need to do that. Ugh, so many good games. Like, I haven't beat Vampire yet, and I've had that for a year. I've had Red Dead, and I need to beat that, and I've had it for so freaking long. I need to beat some games. This is where I need to use some sick days and just literally be like, all right, I'm just gonna, you know, play Red Dead today and play it for like 8 hours or do something like that. But then, of course, I wouldn't have content for you guys if I just played games all day. Oh, wait, I am playing games. Okay, never mind. Let's move on from that. In any case, MG setting on up. Additional British counterattack. I'm not seeing May defense. I see one MG-34. That's not enough. Especially with an armored car right here. British sniper just tearing apart that infantry as well. Panzerfaust going out, but it's not enough. Easily can be healed by the Royal Engineer squads, which it is going to be. Sniper now focusing fire on the MG-34. Additional Volk squads coming on in while British infantry capture the fuel. Left fuel is now under the British control, so I expect some armor out soon. Germans, though, counterattacking scout car. A lot of assault grenadiers moving in, trying to help take over this area. Beaufort and AT gun still in this sector, so attack on this side is very unlikely. British really need to focus here and do an assault. You could easily move scout car, smoke it, and take it that way, or just flank the goddamn thing, but I don't know. Maybe the scout car is the bigger threat. Armored car just moving through. He has armor-piercing rounds, but it's too weak. He doesn't want to keep that in the fight, especially with the sniper. Oh, sniper, though, it looks like got pushed back a little bit. Armored car. Dude, that armored car is going to wreck your scout car. Get the hell out of there. Yep, the AT grenade, and bye. I wouldn't even throw an AT grenade. Yep, he didn't. Okay, good. That would have been a bit of a waste. Pack gun opening fire on the armored car, pushing it back. The Royal Engineers just going to go back and say, hello, I'm just going to go heal. And the British infantry are like, hello, I'm going to murder you. Meanwhile, speaking of stuff blowing up, yeah, Universal Carrier died. Though, Beaufort is just continuing to tear apart infantry. Yeah, Assault NG's taking over that point. Overall, though, the British still have, right now, a majority of the victory points, so they're starting the countdown clock on the Germans. The Germans, though, at least got knocked off a little over 100 points from the British, so each side is doing pretty well. The British have more men. The Germans are on the back foot a little bit, but I feel like if they kind of reorganize their men and get their stuff up, they'll be fine. Oh, and by the way, while I'm here, and this, wow, this half-track is murdering the guys in front. I like how you can deploy these half-tracks now. That's cool. But, yeah, it's like a mobile bunker. I kind of like that. It makes them have a use other than just moving stuff around. But in any case, moving on. What I wanted to say was simply, if you have a moment that it doesn't make a replay, but it's like, oh my god, that's amazing, send it to me. Just have your name, description, etc. I'll go over it, and I will credit you and show you your awesome moments. Same like I do with these replays, except in a speedier format. But in any case, other than my self-promotion and going through, we have mines being placed here, so additional defenses. I guess with the MG34, probably heavy cover here, could probably guard this side. I know he wouldn't guard this, but I feel like this guy could easily guard it. There's enough water area like over here that it would be a little bit more of a turnaround to come this way. And I feel like you could easily put something here to stop that. MG34 trying to hit that Vickers, but unfortunately armored car just coming on in. Firing. What? I don't know why you charged it. This thing is better at, you know, a little further range. Also, seeing these guys, like, I don't know why you're charging. Like, you should have charged over here, not charged over here. Bridge, oh yeah, it's a full British retreat. I don't know why you retreat. You could literally have placed a good defense here with the sniper, and you probably could have won. You probably could have held them back. But yeah, it's a full route on the right, which sucks. But the Germans at least took it, and they are coordinating with double teams, so I'll give them that. Good job, Clearly Invisible and ET, for holding that. We have a mortar pit over here with AT gun. Probably needs to move up. British has been placing down a cache, so they're doing pretty well, I would say. They may have lost their fuel, but they still have the fuel on the left. So even with the losses coming in, the Germans will only just be, I think, about the same. No, they're slightly more. Is there a reason for that? Is there? Oh yeah, because they have the technically they have the enemy position. This guy doesn't. He should move up and take it, but he hasn't. So whatever. I feel like a small push over here to take that stuff, while you know that all their stuff is on the other side, would be the smart move. It would be the absolute smartest move they could do, simply because of the fact, again, the enemy is over there. It's on the opposite side, so I don't know. That's just me. MG30, no, 42, sorry, opening fire. We got more assault grenadiers coming in, but Bofors right there, and now the mortar pit's opening fire, so at least it's causing damage. Maybe a counterattack over here. We do have a concentration barrage coming in, so the artillery should be enough to break these guys over here. Maybe they're thinking they can push up and cut off this point here. The British are preparing a counterattack. They have Bren, so they will easily outrange a lot of the Volk squads. One Royal Engineer squad's not going to win that fight. The problem with this guy, though, is the fact he has no frontline troops. Again, clearly does, but this guy has one unit. This one unit, this one infantry section has to literally guard and take all these points. It's not going to work. Also, we have a second Bofer as well on this area. I mean, sure, it's guarding the fuel, great, but and also helping to guard this point as well, so okay. But yeah, as soon as the enemy starts getting armor, we can have a different story. Now, we can see here that ET did go with all the different buildings. Okay, interesting. The reason is because that's going to delay his armor for a little bit, but I guess his idea is just, okay, we're not going to get armor, we don't have the fuel when they didn't have the fuel, so let's just get that. Now, all these guys are grouped together. He should probably spread them out a lot more. One incendiary grenade could do a lot of damage. Let's see. Also, ET, you have a lot of resources right now. But hey, maybe we're saving up for Obersoldaten. That could be a reason why. Although the things you get really aren't Obersoldaten upgrades. They're Volk Squad upgrades, which you don't... Okay, now you're starting to get a little more munitions. The Volk Squad upgrades and there's support guns, which I'm surprised you haven't got one, like a support gun. That would actually be pretty damn good against, like, enemy positions. British infantry, again, with Bren's just opening fire. Although a bundle grenade's going out. Will he get the kill? No, he walks away. Only gets one man. Alright, not too shabby. Now, once again, we do have some defenses over here and some mines being placed. But as soon as this British guy comes back and stops mass retreating, I feel like they'll be doing a lot better. Meanwhile, ET, like I said, a lot of manpower. What's clearly up to? A lot of frontline troops. You haven't really gotten anything. Have you gotten the upgrade? Yes, you have. So you've upgraded to Battle Phase 2. Nice. Now, he hasn't upgraded to Battle Phase 3 yet, so I'm assuming he's probably going to get the medium armor. If I had to guess, he'll probably build it. And then ET will get the King Tiger. I don't think he'll just go with the Flame Hetzer. Some people do, and that's fine. But we still know that the enemy has an armored car. And if the armored car is able to encircle the Hetzer's GG. So again, you want to be very careful by deploying armor that isn't supported or isn't really designed to fight other armor when you know the enemy has something that's good against more generally all targets rather than Flame Hetzer, which is only good against infantry. And I know a lot of people are like, Greyshot, this is more against vehicles. Its gun actually does decent against infantry. Not incredibly well, but it's like a Panther. If you have it fire at something enough, it will do damage. And it does actually a decent amount, especially if it gets a lucky hit. Alright. Now, 11 went with the Centaur. This is good against light vehicles and infantry. Medium armor, not so much. Medium armor, it's like, yeah, probably need to pull back. Though it has a good set of armor itself. We do know that they have pack guns on standby, so it's very unlikely they're going to push. We have the Panzer headquarters really nicely placed, kind of guarding against a flank in all directions. Again, I like that. I really do. It's in a, especially because it's going to hit people starting in negative cover, so it's going to do way more damage on the outskirts, especially if they can get recon during a major assault and suppress them into negative cover, which is what you really want. Meanwhile, British infantry opening fire long range, trying to kill the Vickers. I'm sorry, the Vickers. Verkenwerfer. It's killing with the Vickers. Vickers opening fire, trying to suppress the units coming on in. They might try to flank this way, but we have British infantry with Brenns right here, even with the Opel Soldaten. They're getting the upgrade now, but without them, they don't really stand much of a chance with those British infantry. Anyway, multiple units opening fire. All of them have Brenns. Very nice. Do you have AT? Okay, AT guns on standby. You just don't want to move it up. You probably want to capture that fuel. Although you get captured from the enemy, so you know, good job on that regard. Sniper is like, oh my god, Sniper get KO'd so quickly. Yeah, Opel Soldaten, pretty damn good. Yeah, don't count him out. Now he does have grenades. If he stays right here, a grenade could squad wipe him. Oh wow. So, all right, 2/3 of the health gone. Meanwhile, we have an assault in mid. Once again, he has a lot of AT. He's prepping up. The big issue I find right now is the fact he's probably, if artillery starts raining down on him, that's going to really murder him. Though, as we've seen, neither ET or Clearly is getting artillery. I guess, they saw my last video. They're like, okay, we're going to make a stance. No artillery. The British didn't follow through. But, you know, everyone else seems to have followed through with getting no artillery whatsoever in this game. So, hey, I can't use that tagline anymore. I'll find a way. And don't get me wrong, 11's been using artillery in his base, but it's more of a special call-in more so than something that he's constantly using. We have Valentine, a command tank, even. Wow, good mortar knocking out the mine. Nice. Pack gun opening fire, though. Might be able to... Oh, wow, okay, good miss. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. Wait, hold on. We might actually have something. Panzer IV is being made, and ET has got himself a Flame Hetzer. Again, very risky, especially if you send it over here. The Bofors with the AT guns might rip that thing asunder, so you may want to watch that. Speaking of watching, the British once again lose this point. Damn! Okay, so yeah, he needs something. Danger, what are you going? He's gotten the upgrade, he's getting a Churchill. That's guaranteed, he's getting a Churchill. And if he gets a Churchill, that would be a big WTF moment for the Axis, because all their stuff can't penetrate heavy armor. Like a Panzer IV, Verkenwerfer, yeah, will do damage, and PanzerShrek will do damage, and you know, a Panzer IV will do a bit of damage, but everything else, not really. Also, the fact that the Pioneers are putting that down is so freaking stupid. Like, come on. The fact you see that and you're like, well, it's fine. Good AT grenade. Mortar team's actually doing a little bit more damage. Holy mackerel. Alright, squad's ult pushing mid. Once again, there's a pack gun there. Nice shot with the Valentine tank. Actually, might be able to get another and kill it. Or he retreats. Ah, misses the shot. But again, smart. Keep the pack gun alive. Another Bofor's going down. And yeah, that's going to tear apart those Panzer Grenadiers. So the Royal Engineers, if they're smart, just stay along this side and cap it. Meanwhile, the British are coming back in. The British and the... Okay, so Danger Dog lost quite a number of his units. I mean, he's been losing a little bit, but he's getting the Churchill now, so he might be able to counter. With the Churchill, the Allies will have a slight lead, though it is anyone's game right now. I love all these guys firing their Bren shots at this. But again, we can see here the armored car did a special tread shot to kind of knock out the engine, keep it there. AT gun should be able to kill it. Very nicely done. Oh, bouncing shot. Engine's back up. He could escape if he wants to. Hold the line. Oh, no. There he goes. Multiple Panzerfaust, though, going out. They just charge straight forward at them. British infantry, though, tearing him apart. Like, Jesus Christ. And, yeah, clearly was not paying attention. And, yeah, they lost some units. Now, he's a half-strike over here, so maybe they can identify the key fortified targets. ET, do you have artillery? You're looking at Stuka. Okay, ET, you have a lot of manpower. So, you have a special ability for flame, attacks with the sport gun. So, what are you going to get? Stuka. Do you have armor? Well, no. What if the enemy gets armor? They won't. How do you know? How do you know? Because right now, I'm seeing armor, and I don't see much to counter it. With that Panzer IV gone, he has to deal with infantry. And what's this Churchill called? Oh, right. It's a Churchill infantry tank. It's designed to fight infantry. So, all right. If this is used in tandem, now again, he keeps mass retreating. So I'll give the Germans that they're versing an enemy that is currently likes to retreat if there's any sign of danger. But if that Churchill can be used correctly, he could bust through this line and there'll be nothing stopping it. Also, artillery knocked out the MG. So there goes the MG. Now the infantry can literally just move up and capture this point. They capture everything over here. The one positive side is, at least for the Germans, they have more resources. Clearly, it's pulling down more caches, which is right now helping out in the long term. Meanwhile, this guy is, once again, very defensive. I get it. He's trying to hold this line, but he needs to start killing this stuff. Now, the good news is Beaufort may not do as much. Hold on. Let's see. A little bit of damage, but if he has Royal Engineers on standby, he can go heal that real quick. We'll see if he does. German troops kind of pushing in. Again, trying to hold this point. We have a Flame Hetzer moving in on a Beaufort. AT gun needs to move up, but it's actually going the wrong way. Okay, it's coming back. Again, mortar teams opening fire on it. That's hilarious. Actually, it's down to a third of its health. Can we get to half? AT gun moving on in. Now, because of the area, they might be able to keep it going. Again, remember, they can't go this way. So AT gun might be able to get one last shot off. Nothing. And Beaufort did die. Again, he should have probably hardened. Although we have 3... Well, we had 4. Oh, he's building a new one over here. So he's like, yeah, cool, we killed it. Now I can build one right here. Now, the question is, can he build it in time? Churchill's moving on in. Royal Engineers still healing. They're moving in. Can he throw a grenade? That'll be amazing. Come on, throw a grenade. Up, we have a Stuka bomb strike coming in. I think he might be trying to finish it before it comes in. Nope. Yeah, you should have stopped it. As soon as they call in the airstrike, it's like, yeah, no. And you should know what it is, because this Volk squad's been in the fight, and that is the MP40 upgrade. So, and also they have a Hetzer. The Flame Hetzer is only available on one doctrine, so that should make it very easy to be like, I think that could be from that doctrine. I think. Anyway, massive Bren group coming on in, just smashing the German infantry. Yeah, not killing them, but causing them to fall back. Once again, spread out your men, for God's sakes. Anyway, resource-wise, though, because of the increase in territorial gains by the British, right now the Allies have a small lead. Not an incredible lead, but they do have a small lead in terms of resources, which could help them out. Now, the Germans doing a lot better. ET has a larger army. Not an armored dock. It doesn't really have an armor force, though. We do have another Panzer IV over here, but once again, we still have the Churchill. Oh, God. This Beaufort, he's trying to move up to throw a grenade. Like, I get what he's trying to do, but he just lost the men. I don't know if it was worth it. Maybe a little bit, but that thing still murdered you. Anyway, Centaur got murdered as well by the Panzer IV? No, pack gun? We got pack gun. Maybe. Yeah, he's not healing these. I don't know why. He's about to lose a lot of emplacements if he doesn't go do something. You're building another one here. Stop it. Stop building emplacements. Great, we're going from artillery spam to emplacement spam. Alright, at least he'll come over and maybe heal those. He should. I love it, suppressing them so he can't throw grenades. And this Bofer is going to kill him. This Bofer will murder him. Yep, there it goes. And we're engineers, again, very good close range. Again, just hold the mid. You don't need the Bofer. You don't need the Bofer. We have, okay, perimeter overwatch in effect. Interesting. I mean, holy crap. That was a great hit. I'm seeing a lot of dead Germans over here, so that was a decent blob hit. Yeah, in one single artillery hit, the perimeter overwatch just annihilated a good chunk, and also the assault grens died over here. At least I think they did. Yeah, they did, because these guys retreated earlier. So, yeah, the Germans are now down a lot of men, and the British are slowly gaining more superiority. Now, they don't deal with the armor, and this guy keeps emplacement spamming. Also, the Volk squads are now coming over here. Bofer's out of range, so yeah, he needs to pull back. He needs actual men. Centaur's not going to do it. He needs an actual tank. A command tank would be great. This AT gun's not going to open fire close range and kill stuff. So, yeah, that's really stupid. Although the artillery now could open fire over here. Perimeter overwatch is still in effect. So maybe he'll be lucky and he'll actually hit that stuff. Commando is coming on in. By commandos, I mean the commando bombing raid. So, essentially, bombs will drop over here. Probably kill the Verkeinwerfer. But I don't think it's going to do that much damage overall. I could be very wrong. Okay, this is definitely, again, lost the majority of its health. Panzer Corps is still alive, and the pack gun managed to kill the armored car. Churchill moving on in, but again, they're pushing with a lot of stuff right now. Flame hats are coming on in. Oh my god, beautiful hit with that artillery strike. I am... Holy crap, they really murdered it. That perimeter overwatch is... Damn, it is powerful. Meanwhile, the Churchill's pulling back. Panzer IV thinking that it can fight a Churchill. Again, even... Yeah, that was a bad idea. Both sides just losing a ton of stuff right now. 11 lost a lot of its fortifications. But damn did ET and Clearly lose a lot of them. Their stuff from the artillery. And there goes the mine. Stuka now opening fire. I'm assuming over here, maybe? That would be... Yep, there we go. Usually, oh man, that was a good Vicar kill. That was a Vet 2 one. AT gun opening fire, very close to killing this thing, and he needs to keep that thing alive because right now I see a Panther being deployed. If he doesn't get that Panther out soon, oh boy, things will be looking pretty grim for the British. I'm sorry, for the Axis, not for the British. Infiltration gates going out. Again, you grouped up your men and mass retreated. Stop mass retreating, just move, micro. Ugh. Meanwhile, 11 is coming back over here. He has a Centaur. He needs more than a Centaur. He needs actual something to fight armor. He doesn't have enough fuel right now, but again, the good news is Danger Dog managed to put down some caches. More munitions, which I think is better, but at least they're getting more additional resources. More so than the Germans. Well, okay, fuel, the Germans lead by very little, but as soon as they capture this, that lead will be gone. Stop moving. Okay, never mind. With that death as well. Yep, the Germans just lost a lot of their fuel income. Oh my god, will they kill this one too? Come on, kill it. Oh man, that's 2 caches down. It's 500 manpower. That's pretty good. Unfortunately, these guys need to kill the Centaur. Panther coming on in. If the Royal Engineers can maybe fight it off and scare it, maybe they can win. But yeah, this guy needs to kind of guard more of his flank. It's not gonna go well if he can't do that. Royal Engineers having a hard time penetrating. Throw an AT grenade, maybe. Centaur might manage to get out of there. Throw an AT grenade. Throw an AT grenade. Throw an AT grenade. Come on. Come on, do it. You have double Piats. It's doing damage. Now throw the AT grenade. You may be asking why. Well, then do a concentration barrage on right where it's right behind it, so that way it literally gets hit by it. And if it goes forward, then you keep pounding it with your Piats. Again, it's just one of those things. Again, we can see here that Danger Dog is now sending over forces to help 11. 11 needs to kind of get his shit together in order to kind of retake this side. But, yeah. Very interesting indeed. Very interesting. But you know, I'm glad to see that the artillery really worked out. 'Cause the artillery saved a lot of the Germans, not a lot of Germans, a lot of the British, British lines, because they just smashed the infantry and armor. Double Churchill moving on in. This could be very bad. It takes a lot to kill these things. And up, Beaufort. Oh damn, even a little bit there. Yeah, there's the double Churchill. There's not much the Germans can really do to stop that. They have a lot of armor and a lot of good potency for killing infantry. Man, they're very lucky that thing was there. Oh, at first I know it didn't happen. At least I don't think it happened. Hold on. Nope. Okay, but it looked like the Panther ran over that squad. AT gun kind of backing up the Churchills. Churchills are totally fine in this scenario. AT gun with the Churchills, so like literally. Churchill has tons of armor. That one Panther shot did that much. It did very little. It takes a lot of Panther shots. With the AT gun there and the double Churchill, they could easily have won that fight. They easily could have pushed them back. Yeah, the Panther has to pull back. Now, he could be sending some troops over here. And to be fair, yeah, there's not much guarding it. And right now, there's not much guarding over here as well. But the fact that, once again, they kind of came over there and wrecked a lot is not great for the Germans. Oh boy. Oh, and another side note, glad to see there are more believers. I was editing the play of the week, and I was happy to see from was it Skippy is indoctrinating people to do. Skippy's another YouTuber slash Twitch streamer in Company of Heroes 2. But I'm glad to see he's indoctrinating people like Major Bones into using the B4. Because he's like, just believe, and if you believe, you get a single shot with 18 kills dead. So very nice. Speaking of which, artillery kind of coming in, and well, this seems to be wrecking this base. They might be able to kill this if the priest and everything keeps firing. But again, they need to make sure that everything's fine. Tiger having enough of it. He's trying to move in and kill the priest. I don't think he will. I think there's enough here that would stop it. Hopefully, if used correctly. Again, with double Churchills and the AT gun, should be fine. Though we have a light artillery barrage coming in. They need to harden this. This guy is not done so. He's getting another Centaur. Jesus Christ, stop with the Centaurs. A Beaufort coming on the side, actually causing a little bit of damage. And AT gun as well. So that's a nice flanking hit. He has a pack gun here. Again, Churchills can take it as long as he doesn't just have him sit there. Should be fine. Once again, I can't believe this guy doesn't harden his Beaufort. Luckily, the Stuka missed the shot. So, there. You know what would have not missed? If you believe in the B4. Now, luckily, wait, did the Beaufort kill that? Or the AT gun? I think of the AT gun. No, AT gun didn't get the kill. Oh, the Piot's dead. Nice. The Tiger's dead. Clearly lost a lot. And bombing runs now coming in, just clearing a lot of the support equipment. Oh my god. Very lucky you didn't get hit by a bomb and die. Artillery's now coming in. German's still launching an assault, but it's not working. Clearly has lost everything. He has lost everything in that push. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, the Germans thought they could just spearhead right in with a massive Tiger tank. And literally the British, just hitting from multiple angles, just ripped their army asunder. And then the airstrike came in and just pulverized what's left. Holy mackerel. Artillery now coming down all over the place. Yeah, this is bad. If he starts losing these bases, I mean, sure, you could say Greyshot, they're not that expensive to remake, but in a situation where you have no manpower and your fuel really, really, really needs to be used on your own units, the only positive thing is the fact that the Germans have both fuels. And this guy, for whatever reason, and I don't understand why, will not get a normal tank. He just keeps getting Centaurs. I don't understand it. Now, this Panther is moving on in very ballsy because, again, his ally is kaput. His ally is gone. Double Piots right there. Again, you throw an AT grenade on it as well, and you got yourself a cooked Panther. It's dead. It's gone. Throw an AT grenade. Dude, 11, throw an AT grenade. What's your rank? You're newer. Okay. Oh, my God. There goes the Panther. What? You You tried to kill the priest? Yeah, it didn't work out, buddy. It did not work out. Meanwhile, assault NG's moving in again. Both are just tearing them apart in the retreat. Great shot by the Churchills, and the Centaur just killing the infantry. Right now, like, clearly has no army. Like, he'll probably get another Tiger tank, but if he keeps using it like he is, it won't matter. Light artillery barrage, I don't even know why you're calling it in. Maybe you're trying to kill this thing on retreat, which might be an unintentional side effect, but no, okay, it lived. But the big thing about it is the fact that it's good against infantry. It won't really do much to armor, especially a heavily armored unit. So right now, the British have turned the tide of this game, in my opinion. Doing a fantastic job. Now, ET is not out of the woods yet. The king has been deployed, and he is ready to counterattack. Now, we see here 11 is getting a lot of Royal Engineers. I'm hoping he gets himself a Comet or something. Have you even gotten the upgrade? You have not. You need the upgrade. We have another bombing strike coming in. The bombing strike should by itself be enough to kill this. Let's see. I could be wrong, and I've been wrong multiple times in my time, but I think that the double bombing strike that will come in should be enough. Yeah, there it goes. Just enough to kill it. Wait. Yeah, so he's lost that, so he can't get a Panther anymore. It's king or bust. But yeah, artillery could still rain down havoc on here. He also needs to heal stuff. I don't know why he doesn't do that. King Tiger's pushing on in. Now those can now the King Tiger has a strong enough gun that it will do enough damage to a Churchill and actually start, you know, pushing it back. So this is their last best shot. Now, oh my god, I didn't even realize this. He has 3 Churchills. That king might be fucked. If that king stays on that side of the field with that AT gun supporting fire and Churchills that can encircle it, he's done for. If he can counteract that and manage to just keep his range and keep firing at Churchills, he can crack that armor enough and win. But that being said, now we have Royal Engineers coming in. He has a lot of munitions right now. If he also calls in some perimeter overwatch, that artillery will target that king, especially from friendly territory, and do quite a bit of damage. Now, mass Piat shots are pushing it back, but the assault NGs are moving on in. That's the one thing clearly does have, and is right now turning the tide. Churchills, though, not lying down without a fight, redeploying and moving on in. Now, we have a lot of armor and stuff over here. This is everything the Axis have. So if the Axis lose all this, they're done. I don't see them coming through. Artillery coming in from a direct strike, or a concentration barrage coming in, pushing back all the assault NGs, meaning no infantry support now, which might be getting a little bit of the king. We also have a light artillery barrage coming in right here. Again, as long as he moves it, it should be relatively fine. Both are guarding the AT gun and will shred that. Oh my god. Look at that. It's dead. It's gone. Oh my god. Again, we have Stuka bombing strike as well coming in right now. Killed the Bofer. AT gun still alive. AT gun still alive. Almost spoke too soon. Almost. Nice job with Danger Dog over here just capturing this territory. Laying mines as well. We do have a Tiger tank. So right now the Axis are coming back with the heavies. But if this guy gets some actual... I mean, like, he has the Centaur versus infantry. At least he's not completely incompetent. And right now, both ET and Clearly are literally hanging by a dear thread. Danger Dog is a full army. He has a full army set up. As long as he has... The problem, though, is he doesn't have a lot of AT. And I mean, like incredibly powerful AT to fight armor, like a Firefly or something. But he's really doubling down on all these Churchills. My suggestion would be get additional Royal Engineers, have them on standby. He's already gotten all the upgrades for the infantry, so they're already like fully upgraded. But what he should do is get every upgrade he possibly can, get the Piats, and have these Churchills just wreck. Because with that, the British should be going on the offensive. They should be enough to break, to make it very incredibly difficult for the Germans to crack it. Now, while they're here healing, let's look at the map. We can see here that the Germans are pushing up and taking more territory away from the British. And right now, the British actually have the least amount of resources. Even though they have, well, they technically still do, the most population on the field. They have the biggest army on the field right now, but they have the least amount of territory. So they need to get that back. King Tiger is currently guarding mid. They have pack guns still there. They're remanning some of the old equipment. Again, not a bad idea. We have the Churchills, though, launching a grand offensive on left. Backed by British infantry. They will shred the German infantry, hopefully, again, maybe turn the tide. Remember, They also need that infantry, oh sorry, to do perimeter overwatch or like that territory, and that way they can really just cause more damage. Now Churchill's moving on in, really nothing stopping them. They have the Tiger, but as we saw the Tiger, it didn't do as much, and as we see with the British, they're just tearing apart that infantry. He needs to move up the Piats, he needs something to go, oh wow, or he just plants a mine ahead of time and just annihilates them. Okay, Tiger's now crippled. We do have a light artillery barrage once again coming in, not going to do much versus a Churchill. And I get it, it's on top of the tank, so the armor's not the greatest up there, but still, that artillery barrage is not going to do all that much. We have also a Stuka coming in, I don't know why. The biggest issue with him is he mass retreats. None of those guys are at issue or in harm's way. He could just easily move them back, but he didn't. Meanwhile, we have the guy on the right with a double freaking sign. This guy only cares about infantry. I feel like the British are like literally just forcing himself to just kill infantry. Like, capture this point. Luckily, he has a lot of Royal Engineers, so he has a lot of Piats. He's hoping to use that. I don't know about that strategy. It seems to be working so far, but if that Tiger comes over, and again, looks like he's using what little army he does have to support it, which is smart. Have support for your army. He should be doing fine. Churchill, though, coming over to support and help this guy out. So maybe they can overwhelm that Tiger, but we shall see. ET, though, playing ahead. He has Pack Gun guarding his flank and some troops as well. So Churchill moves in. He's going to take some front damage. Might not do a lot of damage, as we see with that bounce with the PanzerShrek and the AT gun kind of also not doing great. But wow, how do you get a rear armor shot? Did you fire over it and hit the bot? Like, what? Piat's moving on in. We do have Centaurs. They should probably focus on that Panzer headquarters. They're focusing on the infantry, though. Panzer Headquarters has a great shot at their rear, so it's going to do a lot more damage to them. We have Concentration Barrage coming on in. They're charging into our own artillery, which will be very bad. The Centaur's opening fire on the armor. I don't think he understands how this game works. Again, Piat's opening fire long range. They killed their own cache, so great. And Assault NG's coming in to support. Now, the Centaur, at least pushing back the Sturms. He needs to pull back his Royal Engineers. This guy, oh my god, he needs to retreat faster. The other guy retreats too quickly. This guy retreats not fast enough. Luckily, this MG should die. Yep, from the very, very nice laid done grenade. Again, Danger Dog has an army to spare. The problem is, though, is the fact that the more and more kills they get against 11, even the Danger can't get any bigger armies, so he has to always rely on this guy, who's just been using Centaur's Royal Engineers. Meanwhile, ET, as we saw right here, is at least being very well supported by his ally, which is good. Again, if you can coordinate and do better tactics, it's a lot. You can do a lot more damage to the enemy, and again, just kind of help in that regard. Centaurs. Churchill's opening fire. They are tearing apart those assault NG cells. That was a bad engagement. What's being built over here? Oh shoot, he's now building the heavy Panzer Corps. Well, it's 42 minutes in. I'm glad you realized, maybe I need something to crack that Panzer IV armor. Sorry, Churchill armor. And Panzer IVs aren't doing it for me. Stuka coming in. It's again, there you retreat the things so it doesn't do any damage. I don't understand why I can't do it elsewhere. 11, the one positive thing he does have is this Sexton, which again, because of the close proximity of the map, again, can at least do artillery pretty much and hit most targets, even from his base. And yeah, if the Sexton keeps firing and hitting this position, it can do quite a bit. Now, the allies are down by capture points. They need to move up and start capturing more territory. I think Danger Dog as well should probably move in for like a large offensive. Not saying that he should in terms of like, he has to in order to win the game, but he has enough resources where if he loses a Churchill, it's not that big of a deal. So again, and I would recommend to him a Firefly or something to really crack this King Tiger's armor. Jagdpans are on standby. We can see here ET slowly building up his army. Clearly, slowly building up his army. He has a Tiger tank now. We don't really see what 11 has. 11 really doesn't have all that much. What did you? Oh frick. Oh, frick. Okay, that's a bad placement. I think over here would have been a little bit better, because then way you can kind of cover this area. But the fact you put a 17-pounder down and a Boford means the Germans will have a very rough time capturing that territory. Unfortunately, over here, not so much. You need Vickers machine gun or something. But the 17-pounder is a good choice. 17-pounder is a very good choice. We got the roaming Churchills kind of moving on in. They are prepared and ready for combat. against anything. Even the Tiger. I think if the Churchills can move in a pack, I know they're not the fastest, but if they can move in a pack formation and just kind of run that thing over, I think that would be in their best option. I think kind of just overwhelm this side, especially while the other guy's busy. I can hear the 17... Centaur opening fire. Beaufort now opening fire on the Volk squads. They have range now. It's like shredding them. Oh my god, he might lose another squad. Oh, very lucky. Suka bomb strike. Hit the harden button. Hit the brace button. Seriously. Like, I don't understand why he doesn't hit that. It's so annoying. Tiger tank moving on in. AT grenade being thrown. At least you can throw an AT grenade. Oh, it doesn't cripple it. Not under 75%. Yagpan's over here, though. That's way too much. The best thing we would probably do is ask for assistance with a concentration barrage. Kind of do it here. Kind of force them up toward them or force them back. Either way, that would be very effective. We do have a commando bomb strike he can call in very soon. So we can also call in that. Like, I know people say that, oh, great shots with the Churchills. And again, Churchill now vet 2. So we can see here, let's see, reloads quicker. And main guns out the side, and engine repairs their own crit shots. So again, they're just like slow-moving beasts of just like pure awesomeness. Churchills, again, they're taking hits, but he does not care. Danger Dog just slowly pushing on in. Now, we do have a King Tiger over here. 17-pounder, barely able to see it. Now, his half-track is able to see the 17-pounder. So, yeah, that King Tiger's like, oh, should I move up? Now, this thing... Again, not... Oh my god, if he does a bombing strike, he can cover his left flank. Churchill's pushing on back. Damn, even with all 3 units, they can't crack it. They're having a hard time cracking it. Now, luckily, he has Royal Engineers on standby just healing. If he needs to, he can move one of them up, throw an AT grenade, and cripple one of their tanks. Just... yep, that's exactly what he's doing. He's moving one of them up to cripple it, and I would absolutely throw a bombing strike right behind it. So that way, aw, damn it, he didn't throw it in time. Now he's putting a lot of pressure on the Germans because now they have majority of the points, and they decap mid, so that's pretty good. The Germans, though, as we can see, are slowly building up their army. They are still doing it. We have, again, clearly has a King Tiger and a Panther. This guy has a King Tiger, which is barely alive. Did he fight the 17-pounder? I think he fought the 17-pounder. Okay, fun fact, don't fight a 70-pounder head-on. The Jagdpanzer's barely alive. The Suka, 11 kills, Vet 2, doing okay. I'm very surprised we haven't seen more artillery bombardment or them healing. Like, again, as much as I'm complaining about 11 not healing his stuff, I could absolutely say clearly it's not healing his stuff. So, clearly not healing his stuff. We have, oh, yeah, he's going in for assaults. Here's the problem. Oh, maybe he called in here. No! He called in the left. Okay, that's weird. I would not have chosen that target. I mean, because, maybe you're trying to kill the Panzer headquarters. Okay, maybe, but this would have been a bigger target because the engine's crippled and they're all together. Maybe the bombing strike will kill this. Okay, you did a little bit of damage to the king in this, so I'll give you a little credit. But, yeah, Panzer headquarters gone, so he's not getting any additional armor. It'll cost him quite a bit to get a new one out. Yeah, he could do that. He definitely has the manpower and fuel to use it, but then that could put him in serious issue if he loses the king or he loses something major. Yeah, 17-pounder still there. The Beaufort's still... Oh, it came back, I guess. Royal Engineers kind of just moving through. He did upgrade them for the faster repairs, which is good. And also, again, they have better guns, so they'll kind of rip through. Again, there is a light artillery barrage. Okay, thank Christ you didn't move up. Churchills have been repaired. Oh, mostly. This one's still going. Nice shot. Pack gun knocked out. Again, you still have the guy, like, out of the peephole firing a shot. It's like, really? Churchill's doing really well. More so than anything right now. These Churchills have been fantastic. Though, German's not out of the woods yet. This one is going by itself, which means it's more likely to be, you know, focus fired and easier chance to push that back. It's now at half health. Over half health gone. British infantry, though, coming on in. This would be a perfect opportunity for concentration barrage right there. Although I think maybe it's already firing? No, sorry, the priests are firing. Okay, so just... I guess we are going to start seeing more allied artillery. Okay. And you know what? Yeah, the British are holding back on the front. Priests are damaging the Tiger, which is not moving. Okay, now they're moving. Concentration barrage coming in. They're blinding it, making it a little bit harder for it to see and fire. Beautiful artillery shot. Again, that thing is very close to dying. Another shot or two, and that thing could absolutely die. Tiger having trouble because of the Jagdpanzer right there. Oh, great shot with the Churchill against all those assault NGs. Oh my god, another artillery shot. Very close to killing that thing. Grenade going out. Double kill with that shot. Very nice. Now question, if a Churchill throws a grenade outside of its thing, like outside of the hull, is that using a noob tube? Because he's throwing the grenade out the tube. So is that like an early version of the noob tube? Just, you know. Anyway, Churchill fighting too much here. Too many Panthers and whatnot. Throwing a grenade to stop them. I get it. He's going smoke. That's a good last effort to escape. He might focus fire. He does. And a random shot hits some of the engineers. Okay. Problem, though, is you literally just ticked off the British, because now he's not only getting a Firefly, which is better against armor, and that could be a big issue for you guys, because again, oh boy, yep, he retreats, he knows. Stuka's not going to do much, guys. I mean, you'll get some damage, but you're not going to do much against the Churchill. But in any case, all he's going to do is have something that literally will crack your armor. So, right now, the Germans have 60 points remaining. The British have 190, so it's anyone's game right now. It's 50 minutes in. Holy mackerel. Counterpoint, though, is everyone has rebuilt their army. 11 has a decent fighting force, though he needs to go and heal the goddamn emplacements. I don't think he's healed it once. All these positions have not been healed. I would maybe just have one guy bomb it, because I'm a dick like that. Killing this AT grenade. I'm sorry, AT gun. It's too good. Anyway, yeah, these assault NGs will probably die if you keep them there. So yeah, probably retreat. Good idea. Jagdpanzer on standby. Maybe, yeah, cautious movement, so it's hard to detect, so we can ambush. That could be good. Yeah, if they push over there, they're fine. Beaufort's kind of guarding this point. The British infantry kind of come over here because they're like, we're going to grab the fuel. Good. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea whatsoever. Shortkey did reman his panzer headquarters and very smartly placed it very, very far behind enemy lines, so he doesn't have to worry about, well, hopefully tanks attacking it or other things. Priests are now opening fire and trying to hit the Oh, I'm sorry, they're hitting the Panthers. Once again, the Panthers are not moving. And actually taking some fire. Not a lot of fire, but some. Okay, that was a decent amount of fire. British also pushing on right, and again, ET's finding it very difficult to push on in. With all the British force there just ripping apart his guys, they might be able to decap it, although good grenade right there from the MP40s. Oh, hello, what's this? Another Sexton, so now again we have full artillery spam, I can absolutely say that. That's going to start inflicting. Right now, like, clearly he's losing a lot of men, though he has a lot of armor. So again, that 17 powder needs to be healed and properly defended and mined. Meanwhile, the Churchills are pushing right with a Firefly right behind. And again, I guess the idea is these guys takes the shots, Firefly will, well, do more penning. We have a commando bombing strike coming in, and also remember the plane strike should hit that, I would assume. Firefly as well doing damage. He's going straight, and once again, this is probably a Firefly you should, well, no, he didn't have enough munitions. Bombing strike, though, is coming in, and if he starts backing up, yep, right into the bombing run. They literally Prometheused it. Hey, guys, I'm running in a straight line. I could run left or right, either way, to dodge this falling object, but I'm just going to keep running straight. And it's not like they're just running for like a second. They're running for like a good 30 seconds to a minute. And it's like, These scientists can't move out of the way. I know it's in Megamind and all these other films where essentially people are running in a straight line as fast as they can while something's falling right behind them. They can't turn right or left. Like, at least make it so that way there's a reason why they can't do that. In, like, Tomb Raider, for instance, she's going down a cliff, so she can't exactly turn or run left or right. She's literally sliding as the plane's coming in. Ugh. Anyway, meanwhile, while I talk about that, yeah, so that assault didn't go well, for Clearly. He's damaged his tanks, and the British managed to capture that point, and now they're capturing the other point in mid. Looks like the attempt was made, and some units did die. But that being said, priests are opening fire and doing quite a bit of damage. They're actually healing the units while they're being repaired. I'm sorry, they're hitting the units while they're being repaired. And right now, that's going to make it a lot more difficult to get them back on the field. Oh my god, that poor pack gun. Folk squad's at least trying to capture some territory, so not hemorrhaging forces. Right now, though, the British easily have 2 points down. Germans are on the back foot and need to think of a strategy, and fast. So first off, heal your base. I'm kidding. No, heal your armor, then heal your base while the engineers are doing nothing. Yeah. Wait, is he finally? Oh my god, it's a miracle, everyone. Look at this. Look at this. 11 is healing his emplacement. I'm so happy he's doing a basic necessity of this game. Now I just want the Volk squad to rush up and throw a fire grenade on it and just kill it. Stuka opening fire. He might try to go for these guys since they're in a line. The tree, though, oh, boy. Yeah, the tree protected him a little bit, though. Priest still alive. At least these are healing the emplacements now. That's good. Pack gun trying to hold the line. Although there's not much here. Where's the Churchills? Oh, okay, here they are. Yep, even with all the engineers. Oh, well, okay. You probably want to heal the other one first. But yeah, they're doing a massive assault. They're like, we need this focus fire on everywhere. So send everything. And it's working. Because Danger Dog is a guy that literally releases everything in one go. He's, oh, good. Nice infiltration grenades. Might be able to kill that. Oh, yeah, you will. Especially with the church opening fire on the old men. That would help. Artillery barrage coming in. I think that's a little bit overkill. But, what do I know? Right now, the Germans down to 30 points. Allies are at 150. So, again, they still have plenty of time to turn the tide around. And, again, you can see all the forces here. The Churchill knows this. If they just focus their efforts there and take the point back, they're fine. And even if the Germans be like a strategy of, hey, we're going to focus in one point, then, you know, a choke point, it doesn't work. Because we know for a fact that the Axis, the Allies have a lot of artillery. The only thing is 11 doesn't have a lot of men. He needs more engineers or just basic frontline men. But, yeah, now we have some forces going on right as well. Going for this point. The assault NGs are on standby with the Jagdpanzer. King Tiger's now back up for fully healed. Will this guy actually heal his base? No. I'm actually surprised Sextons haven't opened fire even more over there. Beaufort coming down. Not a bad idea, honestly. Kind of watch this point. Sexton opening fire to just push back their armor in that sector.
Anti-aircraft tank ready and waiting.
There's a Centaur coming on in. Again, not entirely sure why he gets these things. He loses them pretty quickly. And again, I don't understand why the British are focusing right. Oh, maybe, okay, maybe 11 will get mid. But I don't know. I don't really trust him. Plus, you have kind of more men, so maybe send some men to go get mid. That would probably be helpful. Meanwhile, Sexton's once again opening fire, turning this entire side into a... Well, okay, if I just sent you a picture of this... Oh my god, those poor men. If I just sent you a picture of this, I swear you would think I was on like a crater on the moon or something. Anyway, King Tiger just using its range. Though, concentration barrage coming in, so we have more artillery just smashing that poor thing. Stuka, though, opening fire. Might be able to kill one because he hasn't healed it. Meanwhile, massive battle going on right with the Churchills. Churchills, though, one of them taking a lot of damage. Oh, we have a Stuka bomb strike coming in. British infantry coming on in. Oh, good, he retreats left. If you retreat that way, that'll have real... Oh, sorry, artillery barrage comes in. Oh, they both came in. Okay. Cool. He's decapping right, though, so... Yeah, the pressure's now back on the German side. Those Germans won't lose it as quickly, Oh my god, this priest, what are you doing? You're charging the enemy. Why? Oh, he's going. I guess he was trying to open fire? Throw an AT grenade. I swear to Christ, 11. Do it. Do it. Do it. Also, move. The Firefly's moving in mid. That's a good idea. Bombing strike. Commando bombing strike right here. Throw an AT grenade and you would GG. He didn't do it. I don't understand why I didn't throw an AT grenade. He's about to kill it. Like, one good pen shot with the Firefly along with the Piot. Yep, and there goes the king. Now, luckily, ET has enough to get a new king. But, yeah, the artillery smashing this is going to kill all this infantry. So, I don't... Yeah, it's more of a loss for the Germans, honestly. Sure, they killed the Beaufort, but you're about to lose a lot of men. Guys, we're about to capture the point. It doesn't matter if the artillery is going to murder you. Oh, my God. Yeah, still that Piot's there, so I'll give him credit. Meanwhile, the Allies did lose quite a bit of men. 11 is down quite a bit. Stuka, well, Stuka did a little bit more damage. He needs to heal. Royal Engineers would be great. Alright, they decapped it once again. British need to hold. Lots of Brens, though. And again, they're versing a blob. If the guy went commandos, a strafing gun could easily deal with that. Or white phosphorus. Actually, use white phosphorus. Yeah, use mortar coverage, because that would push back all the infantry in this sector. Why are you moving in a Firefly to deal with it? I wonder. Heavy tanks coming back in. 17 pounders way over here, so it's not exactly going to be able to... Oh, maybe if he comes this way.
A new engineer section is waiting for orders.
Stuka coming down, I'm assuming right here. Or might be able to hit the... Nope, he's... Yep. Wow. How much does that suck? You literally place it as it's falling down. Wait, why would you place it? It probably auto-clicked. Once again, I don't understand why you're going in for this. I really don't. It doesn't make sense. Right now, it's not about killing this base. You've killed it like 13 times. I'm kidding. You killed it twice, but you get my point. There's no point in killing this base. The main objective is capture the points and territory. You did kill the cache. I'll give you credit. So you at least killed the cache and it. But like right now, I can see your forces not doing amazingly well. Now, you are going left, and that's a really smart move because you're luring in the 17 pounder. And although I don't think he's falling for it. It's like one of my early videos where there was I was playing Dead Space 3. I know, a lot of people don't like Dead Space 3. It's okay. Dead Space 2 is way better. And what? Personally, my favorite's 2. But there was literally... In a lot of Dead Space games, Dead Space 3 specifically, there are areas the necromorphs won't go. So you will literally go and be in a doorway and they can't get to you. They'll literally stare at you with their like really twisted demonic eyes, since they're, you know, alien zombies of humans. But essentially they're looking at you and you're just like, cool, I'm just gonna chop you to bits while you're not moving. Stuka coming down probably here to try to kill it and stop it, I assume. No! Knocks out the priest. Once again, I don't understand why you didn't heal the priest. Alright, allies capture the point. If they can give it down the Beaufort and the Centaur kind of move in, it's GG. It's GG. Again, Jagdpanzer are kind of stopping them. Additional forces kind of moving on in. British infantry, just rush in there. Do concentration. Oh, you don't have enough. White phosphorus would, you know, do pretty well. Oh, there we go. White phosphorus coming on in. 10 points. Right now, British coming in multiple angles. This is literally a kill zone. And with white phosphorus there, you're literally just killing your infantry right now. The British, especially with the Bren guns, like they're just mow them down. Tiger made it. That's not a great sign. Panther busting through. And this is the problem. Beast, oh, sorry, Danger Dog is amazing. Beast sucks. I'm sorry, 11 sucks. 11 has no army. 11 has nothing. His best hope is the fact that they kind of push up enough to where it comes in. Holy mackerel, that was close. Okay, maybe not white phosphorus. Maybe saving it for bombing strike was probably the smarter move. White phosphorus earlier would have been a better move. That or freaking have your guy put a 17 pounder right there to guard the point. Like, seriously, think about how amazing 17-pounder would have been if it was just a little bit to the right or left, depending on what angle you're on. Firefly at least doing work and pushing back these guys. Church, oh, Bofer. Oh, yes.
The enemy are attacking an emplacement.
Not doing much, but at least providing sight for the Firefly, which, by the way, is about to hit Vet 3 at this point. Oh, pull back, man. Pull back. Kill this, though. Damn it. I really don't understand what the... Like, right now, the British would have won this if it wasn't for that idiot. Because this guy, I have no idea what he's doing. 11, you're screwing the pooch a little bit. Like, you have no army. You keep getting centaurs. Just get a Churchill or something, because they have been doing an excellent job at killing all this stuff. Right now, one positive thing is at least give it credit where credit's due on these Churchills and how well. Now, luckily, it looks like the British were like, yeah, we're just going to push right. Hopefully, he doesn't blob. And Danger Dog, totally fine. He has more than enough manpower and fuel to be totally fine. He has barely lost any units over the course of this game. So, if they capture this point, it's GG. Now, unfortunately for him, oh my god, all the grenades. All the grenades. Oh. Again, they capture this point, it doesn't matter. Germans captured left. If 11 would have captured that, they would have been fine. And again, that's where the coordination's not working. 11 just is not coordinating. He's doing his own thing. If he would kind of go with Danger Dog, it would be so much better. We got a Tiger Tank moving in, but again, we got forces separated. We still got Churchills being killed and everything. Not enough AT. 17-pounder, no longer there. Can't do supportive fire. Grenade, maybe a grenade on this guy? Oh, they're all three right here, so yeah, good grenade could do. Aw, damn it. No longer getting the fuel. Oh, you don't need it. You need it. 11, you have really nothing. Gonna be honest. Just start mass producing AT guns. Throw a goddamn AT grenade. Like, what is with you? Like, I swear to Christ, he doesn't know how to throw AT grenades. It's really unnerving. Oh, good, Stuka. Oh, hit your own men, but, you know, whatever. This guy throws an AT grenade. This guy knows to throw a goddamn AT grenade. And, yeah, this Jagdpanzer's gonna die. Oh, my God. Massive last-minute armor battle. Churchills, though, can't fight. They don't have enough to keep fighting. Firefly, though, can keep sniping. That's fine. A little bit of the brush in the way, though. But the Germans used everything they had to kind of protect that area. Danger Dog has, like... Danger Dog has enough for a second army at this point. He can literally fund 11. Which is also kind of, I'm glad why you can't give, you know, allies resources. Because, holy frick. If Danger Dog could give 11 resources, Danger Dog would have a full army back. Now, what's the sad part is, even with Danger Dog being so low... I'm sorry, 11 being so low, Danger Dog has enough men to where ET and Clearly still are almost equal in terms of, like, population on both sides. Now, again, the British are going in mid. This could be a cheeky steal if they can get it. Hold on. Yep, you should have done a smoke raid. You could quickly take it. It's like that. Why would you retreat? Like, seriously, just move out of the way. Again, Danger Dog, your unit preservation's great, but you retreat way too much. And I understand for someone says Greyshot, you know, well, he's retreating so he can win the game and keep his units alive. No, I understand that, but if he would have decapped that point just by simply moving, I think they would have been better. I feel like the German players are also like, okay, like, to be fair, ET and Clearly are about the same in my opinion. They're both good. Danger Dog is great. 11 is okay. 11 did some okay stuff. But okay is not going to help you win the game. Like, seriously. We have not seen, like, him really lose all that much. He lost one Churchill, I think. But what's this? This is mass Piats? And again, you're not moving. It's right there. Oh, my God. Very lucky. He was moving in for the kill on that, by the way. Firefly probably would have killed him. But yeah, that's GG. It's GG. Let's look at damage. And again, just kind of shows, yeah, Danger Dog, like, look at that. Look at that KD. Look at that beautiful KD right there. Man. 11, not so much. It lost a lot more. But yeah, the Danger Dog MVP for the British. The Axis, by the way, thank you, E.T. Schottenkey, for submitting this replay. Thank you so very much, E.T. You were the best on your team. Lost quite a bit, but you're still really good. Your Stuka turned out pretty well in the end. I'm really surprised that 11 didn't stop shelling this base. I feel like you could have easily killed a lot more stuff. I know he didn't really get that, but I mean, him losing the Panzer Corps, stuff like that, would still be a loss. Okay, so ET, I feel like your unit preservation wasn't that amazing. And clearly invisible. You kind of are like both the same. I feel like, again, it's just like you used a lot of Stuka and light artillery barrages on stuff you really didn't need to. But that being said, sometimes it's like, okay, you do it on the emplacement, but other times it's like, why using a light artillery barrage on a Churchill? Otherwise, again, both you guys were good. Like, again, there's nitpicks I have toward you guys, especially with like unit preservation and stuff like that, and kind of pushing when you really shouldn't or something. But overall, pretty good. Like, again, you guys weren't bad. Like, again, you guys were pretty good. Danger Dog was great. Danger Dog was, holy crap. Like, he was on point. I say he retreated, but he kept all of his stuff alive. But the problem is, at the end of that game, he needed to keep that point. And also, once again, people forget a lot of these secondary abilities that you don't really use. Smoke rate operation. Hostile territory will be neutralized quicker during this action. So they can, again, they can decap that territory quickly. Decap all the points and be fine. And also, again, drop smoke. So that way the Tiger can't fire at them. So he probably could have captured the point. Held on to it, probably GG'd the game. So just as a quick heads up, they probably could have won it if they would use that ability. Other than him not knowing that ability and maybe using the bombing strikes, I know he kept using it against the Panzer headquarters. I feel like using them more strategically, such as the giant blob of armor right here, and keeping them in the fight for the bombers to finish off the stragglers would have been a better move. But in 11, holy crap. You did some okay stuff. Like, your Royal Engineers were fine. I feel like using them against armor fine, and I feel like the artillery was used pretty fine. Like, this one, 38 kills, not too shabby. The problem is the fact that, A, your offensive game sucked. You lacked any sort of offensive capabilities. You kept deploying Centaurs. I think how many Centaurs did you deploy over the course of this game? 5. You deployed 5 Centaurs. Why? I have no idea why you deployed so many. Like, get a Churchill. Did you ever get the upgrade? I think you did, because you got the faster repair. Yeah, deploy a Churchill. Like, seriously, those things were kicking ass against the infantry. I just don't know why you didn't get those. Like, seriously, that would have really helped you up, especially with unit preservation, because you suck. Like, if it wasn't for you, honestly, the Allies would have won the game. But good job on the Axis for keeping through and pushing on. Like, there are times where they were down. But the Allies, again, one guy being overly cautious, and the other guy just not having any attack power, just literally let the Axis sit and wait and kind of build up. They were using artillery, and that was fine, and that did kill a few things here and there. But overall, the Axis were just able to build up and eventually put enough pressure to where they won the game where it really mattered. But in any case, guys, that's going to be it. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys submit your COH2 replays and or some COH2 moments that you want me to highlight on the stream. But in any case, this has been Greyshot117, and I will see you all next time. Hello everyone, before I go, I want to give a special shout out to Patreon supporters Milam, WhiteHotD, Toussaint, Streakingwookie, sgtMcPain, Sebastian, Rifle, PyroShark, Onlyplayapples, LeShoe, Just Play Thomas, jrchicklis, JP Vaal, Josh, Joey G, Joe Foe, Chris Bailey, Ace, Tim, Nathan Angus, Leonard Lou, Jordan Shavit, and Aaron Yee. Thank you all for your amazing support. You're all incredible. Thank you again, and I'll see you guys next time.